Here are the three biggest mistakes executives are making on LinkedIn right now. So, at the time I'm recording this, LinkedIn is now a little over a year into a brand new algorithm on the platform because they have over a billion users, which means how you get found on the platform completely reflects in the way that you utilize LinkedIn. Unfortunately, most executives feel they are too busy to work on their careers and their personal brands because they're working in their jobs. And that's going to come at a price later on when they want to try to expand their network or land a C suite job or just get any kind of job. If you do not have a new strategy on LinkedIn going forward, you will be linked out. So, with that in mind, let's look at those three things. First of all, you have to make sure that your LinkedIn profile itself is properly optimized. Think about the story of Goldilocks. Too little or too much both work against you, and let me explain why. If you don't have any information on your LinkedIn profile, like I've met some executives who say, look, I'm a busy person. If I write stuff on LinkedIn, it looks like I have too much time on my hands. No, it's just you'll never get found. So I know you might think it's cool, but in reality, you're just making yourself invisible. Whereas on the opposite side, I've seen people go the extreme route and pay ridiculous sums of money to have their LinkedIn profile written for them. So it's now these big, long, wordy, subjective paragraphs hyping themselves written in the third person. These are like nails on a chalkboard to recruiters because your profile is yours. You should be talking in the first person, and it should be simplified enough so that all the critical elements of your brand are present without it taking me 20 minutes to read it. Second thing people are doing wrong on LinkedIn when it comes to being an executive is not having a content strategy for your feed. I mentioned the algorithm change that happened a year ago. What they essentially did was pivot towards looking at what you put in your LinkedIn feed. So, frequency and relevancy are the two critical factors there. If you're posting like once a month or once every few months, you're not going to be found. You're going to be pushed down in the search results. Same thing if you're just doing what we call like gratuitous posting, which is where you just comment on other people's stuff and just say great job, or you just reshare stuff. Well, the whole point of your LinkedIn feed now is for you to provide the impact evidence that you are who you say you are and you can do what you say you can do. So if you think, oh, I don't want to look like a narcissist or that I'm trying to act like a guru, then you don't understand your LinkedIn feed and you're missing out on a huge opportunity. It isn't for the people that already know you, it's for the people that don't. And when you understand how to build a content strategy, you don't look like a narcissist. Instead, you look like somebody who really knows what they're talking about. So when executive recruiters are looking for somebody with your skill set to fill a C suite role, they're calling you, which leads to the third thing that executives are sleeping on. And this is by far the most critical and has the biggest chance to impact your future success. And that is video. You've probably heard the phrase a picture's worth a thousand words. When it comes to your LinkedIn feed, video's worth a million words. Why is that? Because the algorithm is now listening to what you post. So instead of trying to write out an epic novel, which quite frankly takes people too much time, and it's why so many executives tell me that they're too busy to post on LinkedIn, when you learn how to turn on a camera and record a soundbite or two of you talking about a problem you solve, a pain you alleviate, a point of view you have on your industry, and you get those in your LinkedIn feed, that is pure gold for your career. What's happening is the algorithm is reading that and rewarding you for doing video. So for me and the people that I coach in the C-suite, we have a very clear strategy for that. In fact, I'm going to show it to you really quick. It's called a content strategy matrix. And what we do is we get the concepts that they want to convey that they're experts in, and the way that we're going to convey that into this beautiful little matrix so they can very quickly record themselves talking about these points, get them into their LinkedIn feed, and start attracting all of the networking opportunities they want, higher level positions, executive level headhunters. They're not going to find you on LinkedIn if you do not understand how to do this. So to recap, if you are an executive on LinkedIn, you need to, one, have a properly optimized profile, two, a content strategy for your feed to take advantage of the new LinkedIn algorithm change, and three, you've got to start video recording yourself. And if all of this made sense to you and you're still with me at this point and you're not angry with me, then I'm going to tell you that I started a brand new program for C-suite level executives. It's called Expertise Unleashed. You will find out about it over here, down here. It's linked in my bio. I take 4 clients a month. That's it. That's how serious I am with this in terms of getting these people really up to speed and optimized properly on LinkedIn. It's a nice, fast, effective way for you to get the results that you're looking for. So if you're interested, 4 slots a month, but there is a wait list. So go over, check it out. And if you have any questions, you can message me here, okay? Good luck. Go get them.